Hello there guys and gals, my name is Kevin. Welcome to Baritone Beginner Series Day 3. In today's lesson we're going to take a look at 3 new major chords and a new strumming pattern. Putting it all together for a nice play along towards the end of the lesson. So get tuned up and let's get started. Alright, so let's take a look at some new chords here. So the first chord I want to show you is the E chord. Now the E chord, when you're talking about standard tuning on uke, is a little tricky, but on the baritone, it's just like your A chord on standard tuning. So the way that we play the E major chord is just with our middle finger here on the 2nd fret on the D string, and then on the G string, my index finger on the 1st fret, and that chord will sound like this. And again, you can see here, I'm tilting the uke at a 45-degree angle. I'm in nice playing position. My arm is relaxed here, and I also have really nice pressure on this chord because my fingertips are very upright and I'm using my thumb behind the neck to compress to make sure that that chord is nice and clean and clear. So whenever you're learning a new chord, and I know I've mentioned this a few times before, but just take your thumb from your strumming hand and just drag it down each string. Make sure all of those strings are resonating the same nicely. If you're hearing any buzzing or anything dead, adjust your fingers. Keep them right behind the frets. You should see a little sliver of space between your fingertips and the actual fret itself. So that is the E major chord. The next chord I want to show you is an A major chord. So the cool thing about the 3 chords I'm showing you is they appear together in songs all the time. So I'll show you this kind of nice little transition. We can go from E to A. So when we're playing the E chord, we have our middle and index down. Now to play our A chord, I'm going to keep my middle finger down here on the D string, and then right underneath that I'm going to place my ring and my pinky on the G and the B string. So as I'm playing the A, I have my other 2 fingers already set up right here. Sorry, as I'm playing the E, I have my fingers set up to go to the A chord here. So that is an A major. There's a couple other ways you could play it. If you wanted to, you could also play index, middle, and ring for this chord. Now the only reason I really like to play this with my middle, ring, and pinky is because I know that the A and the E chord happen together quite often, and this little transition here from E to A is a lot easier when I already have my finger in place. So just take note of that as you go. And the third chord I want to show you today is the D chord. So the D chord here is played with my index finger on the G string, my ring finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and my middle finger here on the E string on the 2nd fret. So this looks like this G chord that you would use in standard tuning. So if you're coming from that world, this is a nice easy transition, but you just have to learn the new name. So the new name here is the D chord. Now the D chord, you also want to make sure that you have your hand tilted towards the headstock. So I don't have my hand like this. My hand is tilted so that I can kind of see my fingernails facing at me. My arm is relaxed out here. And with my thumb position here, this depends on your hand size, but my thumb rests comfortably here, kind of with the butt of my thumb or the bottom of my thumb kind of pressed up against the back of the neck. It might be easier for you to put your thumb lower on the neck to help you get up on your fingertips more. So experiment a little bit with that and see what feels comfortable to you, because everybody's hands are, a little different in size. So again, this is the D chord, and we're going to put that into a play along in just a minute. All right, let's take a look at a new strumming pattern now. So I'm going to hold my E chord while I demonstrate this. The strumming pattern I'm going to show you here is down, down, up, down, up. So the way that we count that is 1, 2, and 4, and. So it's okay when you're learning a new strumming pattern to keep your eyes on your strumming hand and really watch and try to get that precision as you do that. So again, I'm kind of strumming near the sound hole and where the neck meets the body here. So I'm going down, down, up, down, up. 1, So there's that little hesitation you kind of hear as I do that. So let's just try this together. Let's hold an E chord, and we'll just strum this probably 8 times, and I'll count us, and then just kind of stay with me as we go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and... Keep it going. Keep smiling, you're playing ukulele. Up the strumming pattern right at the end for you. So that is the down, down, up strumming pattern that we're going to use here for the play-alongs today. So retune if you need to, and join me for a little strumming. So the chord progression we'll use here is E to the A chord, and then back to E, and then we're going to go to our D chord. So we'll do the strumming pattern 2 times per chord. We'll go through this nice and slow, methodical, and just kind of relax. Try to get used to these chord transitions. If you need to rewind and go back and play them over again, feel free to do so. And I'll also mention I do have a practice sheet with more play-along chord progressions just like this one at allforuke.com if you want to check those out. So I'll count us in here. Relax, smile, have some fun with this one. You're playing the baritone uke. Feel the warmth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and back to E, down, down, up, down, down, to the G. Back to the E. To the A, back to the E, to the D. Let's do it a couple more times. Now you're keeping your eye on your left hand and trusting your strumming hand. Keep it nice and consistent as you go. One more time. Get those fingers ready to go to the A chord. And back to E. And we'll finish here on the D chord. All right, let's take a look at our second play along here. So this chord progression, I'm going to incorporate a chord from day 2, which was the B minor chord. So if you remember this little staircase chord here, frets 2, 3, and 4 on the G, B, and E string. We'll have that in the progression. So the chord progression here, and we'll do 1 time per chord with the strumming pattern. We'll go from A to B minor to the E chord, and then finish on A. So check out this little transition before we do this progression. So I'm starting on the A chord. This is very helpful. You're going to take your ring finger, sitting on the 2nd fret here on the G string. To move to that B minor chord, you're already on the right string, so to find your path to the B minor, slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret with your ring finger, and then just bring those 2 fingers down for your B minor chord. So watch that again slowly. There's my A, ring finger starts the movement, and my other fingers follow right behind and drop down. And also notice how close in proximity to the fretboard my fingers are staying the entire time. I'm not lifting them off like this and moving them. I'm keeping them so I can still see my fingernails facing at me as I make that move. So let's try this. We're going to go 1 time through the strumming pattern per chord. We'll go through this a bunch of times, so relax just so you can get some repetitions of really going through chord transitions. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up. A, very happy. A, B minor, E, back to A. A couple more times, just because it feels good. A, B minor, E. One more time. All right, so as a little bonus today, we're going to do that same play along again with a little bit more tempo. For those of you who are picking this up pretty quick, or you already have a good knowledge of chords, I'm just going to kind of push you a little bit. So if you need to stay with a slow play along, feel free, but I'm going to move a little faster with this one for those of you who are accelerating a little bit faster. So here we go, same chord progression, a little bit more tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Times. A, B minor, B, back to A, B minor, E, back to A. One more, here we go. Make it a good one. I'm sure enjoying playing the baritone, and you could enjoy playing the baritone too. Actually, you can enjoy playing this baritone if you would like. I am now a Kala affiliate, so if you would like to check out a baritone such as this one, which is ebony with a spruce top, with a pickup on here, very sweet sounding uke, I will leave a link in the description for you. You can check it out on my website, find out all of the details. And Kala will take care of the shipping and processing, payment, all that good stuff for you, but you'll be supporting All For Uke as well. So if you like this uke, check it out in the description. I also have a bunch of other ukes now listed on my website, allforuke.com, that you can peruse. Maybe you're looking for a gift for somebody, maybe you're looking to add to your collection. Kala has a ton of cool ukes that I'll be playing in my upcoming videos. They could be yours. So thanks so much for watching this baritone video today. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that little alert bell so you know when the next video is coming out. And please leave your comments below. Are you playing the baritone? Are you thinking about getting a baritone? Do you have any questions about baritone? I'd be happy to help you out. My name's Kevin. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys back here for day 4 of the Baritone Beginner Series.
This sunny day